Good evening, everyone. A very warm welcome to each one of you joining us today from different parts of the world. I'm Dr. Shanuli Ray, founder and director of PROLEARNZ Finishing School, and it gives me immense pleasure to welcome you to another learning initiative from PROLEARNZ. At PROLEARNZ, we believe that learning should not merely add knowledge, it should build competence, confidence, and the ability to create meaningful impact. PROLEARNZ is an MSME registered and ISO certified professional training and learning platform working across educator development, teacher training, leadership development, professional readiness, future skills, AI, communication, and institutional capacity building. Our approach to learning is practical, transformational, and outcome driven, with a strong emphasis on skills that learners can apply in real life professional environments. What began as a vision to empower individuals through meaningful learning is steadily growing into a wider global learning ecosystem. Today, we are delighted to be expanding our global footprints with our initiatives and operations extending to Bangladesh, Oman, and South Africa, while continuing to build collaborations and learning communities across borders. For us, this global journey is not simply about reaching more countries. It is about connecting people, sharing knowledge, developing future ready capabilities, and making quality professional learning more accessible. And today's masterclass reflects that very purpose. The magic of Jolly Phonics, building strong foundations for reading, writing, and spelling, takes us to one of the most important foundations of a child's learning journey, early literacy. Before a child can confidently read a sentence, write an idea, or express a thought through words, there is a foundation that needs to be carefully built. Understanding sounds, developing phonological awareness, connecting sounds with letters, blending, segmenting, these early experiences can significantly shape how children develop as readers and writers. Today, we will explore how a multisensory approach to phonics can make this learning process more engaging, meaningful, and accessible for young learners. And I am delighted to introduce our facilitator for today's session, Ms. Arya Patrapuri, a Jollyphonic trainer and consultant who brings experience from her association with early years educational organizations, including Lexicon Kids, EuroKids, and Canary Preschools. I would encourage all of you to participate, respond, ask questions, try the activities, share your experiences. The true value of professional learning session lies in what we are able to take back and apply in our own learning environments. So, with that spirit of curiosity and active learning, I once again welcome all of you to the PROLEARNZ Global Learning Community. Thank you for being with us. And now it is my pleasure to hand over the session to our facilitator. Ma'am, a very warm welcome to PROLEARNZ. The platform is all yours now.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening, Shaloni ma'am. Good evening, Rachna ma'am. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. How is the good evening? Happy? Yes, I want to see your faces, happy faces, like no, because for the early learners, we need happy faces. So I want a happy faces from all of you. I want to see all the faces happy. Like no, we the small learners, when they come in, we greet them good morning, or we clap them or do dance with them. And welcome them with a happy face. So I want to see all the happy faces over there. Yes. And thank you very much, ma'am, to give me the platform for on the ProLearns. And thank you very much for it. And I just want to know from all the participants what are there. d- Do you know anything about the early childhood education or Jolly Phonics? Like I want to get some ideas from that, that how much you know for the Jolly Phonics and early childhood educations. Like if anybody can unmute themselves and give your their views. Yes, anybody can enlighten the Jolly Phonics if they know something about Jolly Phonics or early childhood education. Like so,
Hi, ma'am.
yes, ma'am. Umme Aisha, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. I mean, phonics, Jolly Phonics, I have heard that, I mean, it basically teaches the children the phonics, right? The sounds of different letters. Before teaching them the name of the letter, the
Hmm.
sound is, concentrated on first. So
Correct.
that the child are not, confused. We try not to make it more confusing for the children.
Yes.
And we try to do it according to the way the child likes, I think.
In the sum, and yes, you are right, ma'am, very much right that we have to make them learn for the sound and then the letter. Yes, so we will learn today the same thing in the same order. Let's see. Okay, so shall we begin? Yes, everybody is ready. I cannot see anybody.
Yes,
Yes,
I'd request everybody to participate and interact because our
yes.
patients are always
Actually, I
very
want all the
interactive.
actually, sorry, ma'am. Actually, I want all the participant to be like on the screen and I want to see their happy faces, like, no? Then only the teacher can interact with the small children, like, है ना? Yes, thank you, Susmita, na? Susmita, ma'am. Yeah, thank you.
Suchismita
Thank you,
ma'am, Pongari
Pungal,
ma'am.
ma'am. Yes, very nice. Farhana, ma'am. Yes, very good. Very nice. So all my happy children are happy. I want to see your the happy faces, like no, we say happy
Good
faces.
evening, ma'am.
Oh
In
yeah, good evening, bacha. Good evening, very well.
in-
You want to say something?
Uh, yes, ma'am. Actually, I think Jolly Phonics is a child-centered and
Hmm.
it's a multisensory reading program,
Hmm.
and it teaches the children like instead of the alphabet traditional letter names, um,
Hmm.
kind of something by
Yeah,
story, song, specific.
correct. Correct. Somewhat it's correct, ma'am. Anybody else want to add their ideas? No? So shall we begin then? Okay. Yeah,
Yes,
Shweta
ma'am.
ma'am want to say something? Okay, so we begin. Yes. Now see, in our days, like when we went to school for the first time in early, like no, in nursery, KG, like you still remember that we have learned from A, B, C, D, right? A, B, C. We never thought of this sound. We never thought of the sound. We never learned through the sound. Always the teacher used to say, learn the hard spelling. We should ratamar all the spellings, learn hard. And then the dictation period was there. So we used to learn all the spelling and go to school and then we were ready for the dictation test. Right? Right or no? Mainly like no, for the Maharashtrian people, from to write Maharashtra, it was very difficult because so many A are there. So for us, it was very difficult to put the A over there. Correct. So we used to learn the spellings by heart. But nowadays, the technology has moved ahead, and we have it means the British British publisher own Christopher Jolly. She invented the Jolly Phonics. And now she said from through the each and alphabet should give must give the sound, and through the sound then we should go ahead and make the children learn. So today first we will go through the traditional method, how traditional method worked when we were small and how it worked. So like no, I want there is a small activity for you all now. So this is a traditional method. Traditional method. Okay. Now in traditional method, we learn A, B, C, D, E, F. We'll go till the 6 letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 letters. Now you write down in your book this 6 letters and think about the words that you can make from these letters only. Only from these letters, how many words you can make? 2-letter words, yeah, 3-letter words, any. So how many words you can make? Just I'll give you 2 to 3 minutes. Write down in your book A, B, C, D, E, F.
Or
Okay?
you can directly write in the chat also.
No, better they write down in the book and then they
Okay.
call out so everybody will come to know. And make the words with these letters only. I want only these 6 letters. So how many words you can make out of this? Everybody is doing? This is a one kind of a small activity that you can do. So you will understand better the difference between the traditional and Jolly Phonics method.
Shantika ma'am has written bad and then
Yeah. Cap,
bed.
bed.
Who is with the
Bed.
phone name? I asked to change into your name. Shuchismita ma'am has written beef, B-A, bad,
Depth.
bed,
Okay.
cab.
Okay.
Could you please share your name? Who has written with phone name? Cab. Who has written?
Beat. Okay.
Okay, Sri Lakshmi ma'am.
Depth. No. Written that.
Dab,
Fab.
dab, fab,
Fade. Okay.
fade, def,
Okay, good. Nice.
bead.
Very nice. Very good children I have today. So, like, no, see, we have written these so many words, but we cannot make the sentences from these words. We cannot make any sentences out of this. No, not 2-letter word sentences, not 3-letter word sentences. We cannot make. And this teacher will finish in 26 days. Like we can count 1 day, 1 letter. So 26. In 26 days, the teacher will finish off. If we count 1 day, 1 letter. And there will be only 2-letter words or 3-letter words and no sentences. No sentences. So we have got the limited sentences to learn, limited words to learn and no sentences. And children are not like, they will learn the spelling, D-E-A-F, def, C-A-B, cap. Like, you know, that way they will learn the spellings. They will not learn more than that. Okay, now we will shift off and here there will is a lots of time will go, lots of energy will go from both the side, from the teacher side and from the child side. And every time the child will need the teacher help to go ahead. And now we will go for the Jolly Phonics method. So in Jolly, now see, this is a Jolly Phonic method. Now in Jolly Phonics, the thing is divided into 7 groups. They are divided into 7 groups. Today, we will just go for the first group. Then the first group is set. These are the 6 letters in the Jolly Phonics first group. There are 7 groups, and this is a first group. Now you write down these letters in your book and make the words out of this. Make the words. Now, how many words you can make from these letters? Yes, tap. Very good. Pan. Pen. Tin. Pit. Sin. Okay, good. Very nice. Satin. Okay. Then tap. Tape. Paint. Good. Nap. Yes. Anybody else? Sit. Good.
Tip.
Tip. Okay, good. Tin we have written. Sin also we have written. Nip. Okay. Nest. Okay, good.
Saint.
Set.
There cannot be tape. TAPE is wrong and NEST is wrong because there's no E.
There is no E, right? The tape is wrong. And nest is also wrong. Correct. Then you can write down anything. Spin. Okay. At. Yes. Then in. It. Snap. N. S. Plan. Yes. So we can make so many words. From these letters, if we make the child learn only these letters, the first group, so we make so many letters. And we can make the sentences also, 3-word sentences or 2-word sentences. So the child is learning more from here. Okay, and through the sound. And the child is learning through the sound. So here the teacher is just giving the 6 days for these 6 letters, and all over we will give only 12 days for the 7 group to complete, because the first initially the teacher will go very slow to teach them the first group, and then it will complete in 12 days. So here we learn 2, 3, 4 letter words. Okay, and here we save the time and even the energy. And here the child is not dependent on the teacher every time, if the child is thorough with the sum. Okay, so these are the 2 differences between the traditional method and the Jollyphonic method. Okay, so until here, any question anyone has to ask? Yes, past also is correct. Any query like till now?
How sentences are made? Can you please
See,
explain?
ma'am. See here, ma'am. Pat, where is Pat? Pat, sat. Pat is also one word. I'll just erase something over here. See, Pat, sat. This is one sentence. Now, Pat sat in tin, like, no, you can say that way. I'll show you the sentences of the first group. 1 minute. So you will get a better idea. 1 minute. Can you see the screen, everybody? See, these are the sentences for the first group. Pat sat, tap it, a tin is in, sit pat, That way, the sentences are there. The children learn the sentences, and then in the sentences, the teacher teach them the first letter should be always capital. There should be a full stop, that is a small dot after the sentence, where there should be a comma. So now in the fourth sentence, sit, after sit there is a comma, and then there is a pet. The pet is the name of a cat over here. So P is capital. So here the teacher teaches them everything. It's not that the teacher doesn't teach only the sound. They teach each and everything over here, like, okay? So I stop sharing this. Yes. So now what is the phonics like? No. So this is a phonics like where the children learn all the letters with the sound. And there are 42 sounds. In the traditional method, there is a 26 sounds, 26 alphabets. Here there are 42 sounds. So the children learn 42 sounds. Now for the further we go, there are the, one second, I'll share the thing. Can you see the screen? Yes. So now what is a jolly phonics? You can read it out. Jolly phonics is a fun and a child-centered approach to teaching literacy through synthetic phonics with action for each of the 22 or 42 letter sounds. Multisensory method is very motivating for children. The letter sounds are split into 7 groups. Jolly phonics is a multisensory, fun, and child-centered approach which scattered for children with varied capabilities. Now these are the 5 skills, sorry. These
Ma'am,
are
will you
the 5,
share this presentation, all this in the group?
that is a ma'am, Shaloni ma'am will give the correct answer for this.
Okay.
Okay, let the workshop be over. Then.
Okay. So here there are the 5 skills, jollyphonic skills. The first one is letter learning, learning the letter sounds, learning the letter formation to read and write, blending for reading, segmenting, identifying sounds in words for writing, and the last one is tricky words. Okay. Now we will continue with the first one will complete learning the letter sounds. Now, how to teach the letter? The first thing, in the first group, the first letter is S. So we will show the children the flashcard. We'll show the letter, but will not call out the name of the letter. We will say the sound of the letter. S, s. You have to turn your body back and do s. Can anybody will tell me why I'm turning back and doing this shape? S. Can anybody can tell me why I'm doing that and I'm not doing this way?
Shape is S. The
Yes.
hand from the hand you do, it's like S shape.
Yes, correct. If I show this way, the image you all will be getting mirror image. So I have to turn you have to tell the children also, turn your body towards your left, turn your body and this
Excuse
is the
me,
first action of the S. And then
excuse me,
along with them, we have to go with the jingle and the action. So I will share the jingle. Yes, everybody can see that. Now, jingle
excuse me,
start.
ma'am.
Yes, anyone wants to ask anything?
Actually, the screen is very small. Can you make it?
1 minute,
large?
1 minute, 1 minute.
Just a bit.
Yes, anybody was asking something?
I was, yes, ma'am. I'm saying the shape also we can see like that, a snake.
Yes.
A snake.
The voice, the sound is also the snake hissing. Is this way.
Sound.
Okay. Now let us listen to the jingle, ma'am. The snake is in the grass. The snake is in the grass. The snake is in the grass. So here, see, you have to, when you're doing the jingle of the sound, to only you have to make the action of the sound only. Not the, you don't have to do the snake is in the grass. You don't have to do any other action. You have to show only the S, the letter what we are showing to them. That is okay. Now we'll go to the next letter. I'll share the video for the next one.
Ant. So my
Now next we will show them. You can see me on the side. So you have to show the letter, this, and then you have to show the action. Ah, ah. And then you have to on the jingle, and then you have to go accordingly. Ah, ah,
ant.
ah.
So my and so my
Ants on my arm that closing me alarm. Okay, when comes, ants on my arm, ants on my arm, ants on my arm that causing me alarm. You don't have to show causing me alarm. No, only the action of the letters. The child will get confused because they are very small. Okay? Now we'll go to the next letter. Now the next letter is T. 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 And you have to tell the children that when you watch the tennis game, how your face move from left to right, left to right. So why you have to say this? Because when you go for the revision and the children gets forgets, so you have to remind them, remember about the tennis game. So they will remember the action of the T. 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 And then you have to on the jingle.
tennis.
Tennis. When I watched the tennis game, when I watched the tennis game, my head was back and forth. Okay, everybody is getting understood. Everybody is understood, getting it. What we are doing
Yes.
it.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes.
Huh? Now we will go to the next letter. That is I. I. So you have to tell them. See, when there is something is dirty on your table, how you do. Okay. So now we'll listen to the jingle of this. Inky the mouse is my pet. She spilled the ink and got wet. The ink is spread all over the desk. Ink is spread. Okay? Yes? Now the next letter is P. 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 Okay? Now listen to the jingle. Puff out the candles on the pink, pink cake. Puff, 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 puff. Puff out the candles on the pink, pink cake. Puff, puff, puff. Okay? And next is Here you have to fly the aeroplane. You have to fly the aeroplane. You have to put your hands straight. Mm. Mm. Okay, now we'll listen to the jingle. You have to do your hands straight. Hear the aeroplane. Hear the aeroplane. Hear the aeroplane. Making lots of noise. Okay? So daily you have to go for with the one letter. Show them the flashcards of these letters. The first day you are showing them as S, S. Once they know the sound properly, then you call out the letter S. S. Once they are pro with the sound, on the very first day only the sound, because the next day you will go with the letter, second letter. You're going to revise the first one, and then you are going to introduce the second one. Once you come to know that the children are pro with this sound, once they see the flashcard, they start doing it. So then you have to call out, this is letter S. It is as a name. It has a name. S. S. Okay? So that way we complete the whole group, the first group. Then we come to the next skill, that is the writing skill. Now for the writing skill, we start with the pre-writing activities. So for the pre-writing activities, we have some of the things I'll show you. I'll share this thing. So for this, like simultaneously, one second. So until now, everybody understood what we are doing it? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Now see this. This is a pre-writing skills. The first activity is that you just give the crayon to the children and ask them to scribble it. Just they need to scribble. They just have to hold the crayons, and they just have to scribble freely on the paper to build up their grip. They're confident that they can hold something and they can scribble it. Then once they are fine with this, then you give any of the shape and ask them to scribble in under this shape only. They should not go outside the line. They should scribble inside this shape only. Okay, so we are giving them limited place, limited thing, like in this border area only you have to do. You can give square, circle, or the picture with the child, like you can give the outline of it and ask them to scribble inside the borders. Okay, then next we give them the standing line, slipping line, and slant line, and ask them to trace on those lines. That's standing line. Ask them to say standing line, up to down, up to down, up to down. This is a standing line. Slipping line is left to right, left to right, left to right. This is slipping line. And then slant line, up to down slant, up to down slant. Let them say. Ask them to say. So that way they will learn the different kinds of lines. Okay, the pattern. Then this is a curve. So you can say one bun putty. You can say U umbrella shape like no. So they have to trace on this different shape. One by one you will go for the thing that once they are pro with it, then you can go and then see this is a zig up to down mountain. This is a mountain and this is the curve line. This is a water waves line. So they have to trace on this. Once they are pro with the trace, you give them the different dots to connect. Any dots. If you give two dots for the standing line, slipping line, slant line, ask them to connect the dots. Once they are pro with the tracing on the lines. Okay. Then finally we give the dots for the alphabets, capital letter or small letter. But Jollyphonics believe in the small letters. And yeah, sure, we should recognize the capital letter also side by side and make them to write. So this is a one of the writing activity. Okay. So once they are pro with they are holding the crayon properly. So then we give the pencil to them and then they have to hold this way. This is a tripod way. So they have to hold the pencil this way. So one, they are pro with the crayon holding this because the crayons are thick. So you have to give first crayon only and then you give the pencil. Okay. And then we can take the different activities with these letters like writing on the air. Just write down on the air, write down A, then you call up one child and write down at the back of the child the letter. Just trace the letter at the back and ask the child to call out and ask their friends to write it on the paper, the letter. So this is a one kind of the dictation what we do. So the child understood, then the teacher can say the sound s. Only you say sound s. If the child is writing s, ah, the child is writing a, then some of the children will write down. Then you give the action. So with the action also, some of the children will see the action, will hear the sound, and then they put it on the paper. So this is a different kinds of the activity we take to remember, to memorize them. So you have to remember that one thing, if you are doing the letter S, so you are repeating this letter S for 17 times in the class in different variation. In different variation means you are taking dictation, you are doing revision, whatever you are doing. But it should be in 70 times as the learner says, okay, it should be registered in their mind. The sound and the letters should register their mind. So then only we can go further for the spelling for the 3-letter words or 2-letter words. Okay. So till now you all understood what we are doing it. The formation of the letter we finished. So
You are
any
asking to
question?
repeat.
Pardon,
You're
madam?
asking, you're asking to repeat 17 times, ma'am, or 70?
17.
Okay.
Teen. Okay. Any queries like till now? Anything? Any confusion?
No, ma'am.
Fine. We go ahead.
Yes.
Yes, we go ahead. Now see. 1 minute. Huh? Just
Ma'am,
give.
we practice each letter 17 times with different activities.
Correct.
Okay. And then we can start forming the words
Words.
after
After,
this.
see, when you finish the first group, after the first each letter you finish, you take the you are confident that now my children are very confident. The learners are very confident. They know each and every letter formation to write down and that sound. Then you go to the words. Before that, you don't confuse them. Don't confuse them to go ahead. Just be calm and cool with them. Go step by step and do it. Okay? Yes. Now the next is, the third one is blending. Now what is blending? Blending, if you have got this mixture grinder in the house, we blend the things, we mix the things, right? So here, if I give our child a first, like we have completed the first group, so I write down the bit. 1 second. Now I want to teach my child this word. I'm writing for the first time. The s, s, t, sat, s, a, t, sat, sat. You do the action also. Sat, sat. So this is called a blending. When all the sound mix together, we blend it. And then we call out one word. So it comes out with one word. This is a set. Okay? Yes. And simultaneously, what is a segmenting? Now, what is a segmenting? When we complete with the words, we complete with the sentence reading. Only the reading part we are doing it, right? But now you want to take the dictation. You want to do that. So set, set. You first call out set. So the child is listening the word set. And then he will, in the mind, he will split the word to the sound, to the sound. Set. To the one, they will write down set. So this is called a segmenting. What they are doing it, that is called a segmenting. Set. When they listen to for the first time, they breaking the word into the letter and converting into the sound. And then they are writing. So in the class, when you take a dictation form of that, the set, then set. Then you do with the action also. Set. 3 to 4 times you have to repeat one word. So they will write down on the paper set. Then you can go with the sat, pat, sat. You go with the sentences also. Ask them to write down the first letter capital, then in the end a small dot, that is called a full stop. And then in the between you can go on saying, I want a very good handwriting. Like no, now they have learned to write down from the red, which is from the red and blue line. If some schools follow the 3 lines only, so how to write down on the 3 lines? So they will start, and then you have to say, I want very good handwriting. I want a beautiful handwriting. The children will listen to it and then they will write down. And they will write in very good handwriting. And they will go on doing it. Okay? So this is the blending and segmenting. Okay? Yes, everybody understood from till now? What is a blending?
Ma'am, we teach the sentences right after the words.
Yes, after the first, like, no, first group you completed with the words, you can go with the sentences. And you can, those words only what are followed, what the letters are in the first group, not other than that.
So,
Okay,
I mean, the kids will be able to understand the difference between words and sentence.
correct. We are there to make them understand, right? You can say this is a word, and then if you are writing pat sat, there should be one finger gap, and then you have to write down, and then last is a full stop. So the 2 words are there. Now this is called a sentence.
Okay.
Correct?
So we have, after finishing the words, we need to explain them about the sentence formation.
Sentences. Correct. Correct. This
Okay,
we
ma'am.
can do it in LKG also, so they can do it very well. But we need to work with them.
Ma'am,
Okay.
can any class we can take that
Yeah,
sentences?
you can go for LKG, nursery. Nursery, like no, children are very small. They are just writing with the crayons and everything. But they
Actually,
can
miss,
read. But they
okay.
can read. So you can make them read from there also, from nursery. From nursery, the children start reading also. So you make them read, but they will not able to write down properly because their fine motor skills are not developed. So there we need to work over there. So we cannot give them pencil or something. With the crayons, we can take a rava tray or rangoli tray and trace it, and they can trace over there with the finger. But we cannot give them the pencil. Okay?
Nursery kids can't read the sentences, no?
No, they can. Once they know the first group, they know everything, so they can read, ma'am.
Okay.
Now the children are too smart, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes?
Yes.
Anything else till now? Here we have done this much. Then we finished like no segmenting and all. Then we now we can ask. tell them the differences between the tricky words and jolly phonics words, the words we can say with the phonics. So like no, there are the tricky words. These are two-letter words, be, then do, we, I. This is I. We have to always say the I. And you have to tell them whenever you write down I in the sentence, it should be always capital. Okay? He, my. So daily you have to introduce two tricky words. And the very next day, if you're teaching again the two tricky words, new one, first you revise the previous one and then you go for the second one. Okay, this way there are the tricky words. And there are this, see, I want to show you this too. This is took and this is look. There is a difference between it. See, the first letter is different. Okay, so you have to tell them. Took. You have to show them the action. Took. Took. So these all words cannot be read by the phonics sound. You have to look at them and read. Look at them and read. This is look. Took. Look. Look. You can do the action also and make them understand the difference between the tricky words. And the tricky words, always you have to make them. You can make a tricky wall in your class, or you can make anything like no on the sheets or something, and you have to put on, and then you have to revise the first two what you have done, then the new one you have to revise. So these are the tricky words. So we've finished with the 5 skills. So now anything else you want to ask from till now, like?
These tricky words are like sight words, so ma'am.
Yes, side words. Side words, correct. These are the side words. Okay, anything anybody wants to ask or give any confusion you want to clear?
Excuse me, ma'am.
I want to see the happy faces, no?
Ma'am, till now, no doubt.
Correct?
But I want to know that what is short vowel and long
Ah,
vowel.
I'll go for that. I'll go for that. But till now you have finished this thing?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes. And now?
Ma'am, I wanted to ask that, we can show them that double O sound words. I mean, can
Yeah.
we explain them?
Yes, see, double O sound. I'll show you the group 1 minute. Huh? 1 minute.
I also have that doubt only.
One minute. 1 minute.
But
I'll share it and then you look at it.
Wo-
See, these are the groups, 7 groups. Yes. Now, when you see the first group you have completed, now in the second group, now see the second group, CK is together. Now, C sound and the K sound is same, K. C action is K and K action is to fly a kite. And when we put it on, when we write both the letters together, it is a K sound. Now, there is a rule for this, both of them, where to write C and where to write K and where to write the CK. Correct? And then set 3, this is a 1 letter. Then again you can see the set 4. There is a AI together. This is A sound, then J sound, O sound, I sound, E, or. Okay? Now see, this is A sound. So here they are the vowel team. These are the vowel team. This we can tell them the vowel team. So in the vowel team, the first one is always talking and the second one is silent. So we say A. Okay? Then J sound. This is J. This is O. Next is I. And this is double E. And then or. And now you come to the fifth one. The NG, it says How you pick up the heavy things and you say mm. And for double O, there's oo, ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. Now, how to write where? Where to write where? There is a rule again over here. So we have to learn the spelling rules over here. Okay. Then there is a ch sound next in the sixth one. Sh. Ch is this. Then sh. And then th. These are again the two sounds different. One is you have to roll the tongue inside the mouth. Th. And one you have to remove the tongue outside. Th. Okay. And next is again kua. Kua. Here kua. And then o. O. Next is oi, oi, oi. Then you, er, er. And next is r, r. Okay. So here, when you said that double U where to write, so there are the short U and long U. So there is a spelling rules. So you have to need to learn that spelling rules. You have to follow that rule and then you have to explain the children. Okay. And one thing more I have to add over here, that Q letter Q. When you see any spelling, the Q letter doesn't come alone in the
Alone. It
any
always
of the
comes with
words.
you. QU.
Pardon?
It always follow. It is always followed by you.
U, correct. It's always followed by the U. You can say the best friend of the Q. Okay.
Yes.
So QA, when we teach the nursery children Q, we will not mention anything. We will just teach them Q. But we will say QA sound. QA. We will not say that it will not come alone. Nothing we will say to nursery children or the LKG children. But after the UKG children, we will make them learn that Q doesn't come alone. It has a friend Q. Sorry, U. So Qua. Only you and say Qua. Qua. That's
Ma'am,
it.
I have a question that
Yes.
we are going to teach the children all of the 7 sets in nursery.
No. No. In nursery, you will teach according to A to Z only, beta. Only A to Z. This will start from LKG and UKG. In LKG, you have to complete the 7 groups. Here,
Okay.
in nursery, they are learning only the letter sound, the letter formation, and that too with the crayon. And we can
So,
make them read also the some of words and sentences. But they are not going to learn with the group. They will learn the group of in the LKG. It will be too much for the nursery children. But you
that
will go according to the first sound and the letter. The system says that you have to
okay.
make them learn sound and the letter. Now,
Okay.
if you know that in nursery we follow the pattern, we teach them like no pre-writing activity. So we do the sending line, slipping line. So
Yeah.
we pick up those letters only and make them learn. So if you are
Yeah.
taking I, so you say the I sound, then make them write down I, show them the I flashcard. This is I. I says e, you know, and then you show
Yeah.
them the so many vocabulary. I for inkpot, I for iguana, and you do that way, correct? So
Okay.
that way the nursery pattern is same, but the sound you have to follow the jollyphonic method only. First the sound, and then you have to tell the name of the letter.
Yeah. So we teach A to Z, but we first show them the sound and then show them the name.
Yes, correct.
And then in the grade like PP1 or LKG, we start by going through the sets.
Correct, correct. That is a
Okay.
group of the Jolly Phonics. You can go all with that. Till now, the children
Okay.
has learned 26 alphabet letters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So now you have to go with the 2 letter words and all. So you 2 letters, sorry, 2 letters sound and all. So you can go for it. Now the
Yeah, ma'am.
question was given to me the short vowel and long vowels, right? Now, what is a short vowel and long vowel? Now, first we will learn about the short vowel. Now, there are the 5 vowels: A, E, I, O, U. Okay. Now, when we make them, when we finished it, we go for the CVC words. Yes. So first we teach them k, a, t, cat. Correct. Then for the E, we'll teach them h, a, n, hand. Then for I, we teach them p, I, n, pin. For O, we'll teach them p, o, t, pot. Then for k, you can say k, t, cut. Okay. So these are the short vowels. These are the short vowels. Now, for the long vowel, you have to make them understand the magic E sound. Magic E sound. In magic E, the E big. Now, when I write down k, a, k, a. Okay, so here the E is silent, will be silent, but it likes to come and sit in the place. But the E wants to come and sit in the place, but it wants to be a silent. Now what he does, he jump one step back and tell its vowel friend to say its sound long. That is k, and k, cake. Okay? The A sound will be long over here. Cake. Got it? Understood? So this is the difference between the short vowel and a long vowel. So this will go with all it. Like if you say row, row. So here E is silent. E is silent. Will jump one step back and tell its vowel friend to say it sound long. Row. O, p. Row. Okay? Got understood? The one whoever asking the
Yes, ma'am.
differences between the long vowel and the short vowel. So here you have to first show the magic E and then you have to go for the long and the short vowel. Short vowel, they are all already learning when we are doing the CVC words. So now I want to tell you one thing for the CVC words, that many schools have such books like, no, at, then at words are there. And they, one second, they have the pictures. So the children are reading the pictures. When you put, now you say, what is this? The child will say cat. But they are not reading the words. They are reading the picture. So we should not show them the picture. Like, no, whenever we are doing it, we should not draw pictures. You should not do, because the child are reading the picture. They are not taking the initiative to read the words. So we want the children to read the words. At a cat. At a cat. So they have to read the words. When you show them the first time, like this hat. You just write down the hat on the board and ask them to read the sound. H, at, hat. H, at, hat. That way. So if you show them the picture, the children are going to read the picture. They are not going to read the words. This is the one differences. Okay? Anything else?
Yes, ma'am. One more thing is that Y sound at the end, Y. It's sometimes in
Yes,
between the
ma'am. This
Y.
all will come in the spelling rules. Once we complete all the 7 groups with the children in UKG, we make them learn. I'll show you the, one second.
Some
I'll show you the pattern. 1 minute.
Y sound also we can sound is
Correct,
different.
correct.
By is coming I sound, and in carry if you write it is comes in E sound.
Yes, correct. The Y, there are many sounds with Y. Other letters also doesn't say it sounds, it says the sounds of the friend. This all the things will come in the spelling rules. Once we do the spellings rules, there we have to do this, but not initially. When you say by, 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 so they are learning as a side words or at the tricky words. We are not going to explain them anything over there. They are just learning that thing. Okay?
Okay.
1 second, I'll show you. Now we will go to the uh, 1 minute. Huh? See, I'll show you the plan. This is a lesson plan. Everybody can see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now see, this is a level 1. This is level 1. You can say for the nursery also and playgroup children also. You can make them learn phonic sound in the means playgroup also. So we are making them learn the sound, action, rhymes. You're going to say the story on the S sound, S letter, and then formation. This all thing is for nursery and playgroup children. Okay. Then we go to the next level, that is a second level. Here we are teaching them blending in the form of writing and oral. Writing the spelling, this is a basic spellings we make them learn. And oral, listening and speaking skills. See, here they are learning the 3 skills. As it is, we are making them learn all the 5 senses. But 3 important are there, that they first listen, they speak, and then they look at the letter and then write. Okay? Yes. Now see, this is the first group. Now see, in the first group, the first group we have already done. As I said earlier, that CK has a different, C has a k sound, K has also k sound, and when we write both together also have a k sound. So here you will make them learn the cat and kite rule, CK rule, and floss rule. Okay? Then here, when we complete the third group, you will make them learn the short vowel rule. That is the CVC words, what we do. Then here, the long vowel, tricky words, everything we will make them learn after the fourth group. Then in the fifth group, when we come to the short oo and long oo, we will make them learn this rule. Okay? One by one, you have to go for it. And here, sixth group, th sound. Two different sound of the th. Then 7 group, when we complete once, yeah, I want to say one thing, that when you move to the 7 group, you should be aware that the children are thorough with the first 6 group. Then only you switch on to the 7 group. Otherwise, no. Okay. Here we complete, when we complete the 7 group, here we will teach them the bossy R group. Okay. Yes. So now, and then we'll go for the third group. Again, what we will do, magic E, bossy R, that advanced spelling rule, that is a soft C and G, hard C and G, alternative spellings. We'll give them the picture comprehension, writing comprehension, everything over here. Okay. So these are the 3 levels we have to complete with the children from 3 years to 7 years. Yes, everybody got it? Why there is so silent? Nobody's replying. Everybody is
Yes, ma'am.
understanding?
Brilliant.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Brilliant.
ma'am.
Yes. So till now, anything you want to ask or you want to interact or any questions like no, you can ask. And I will show you the spellings, the sets of this also. 1 second. I'll show that also. See, these are the words. Can you see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
See, when you complete the first group, these are the words. There are many words. These are the limited words what I have written. Okay. Then when we complete the second group, so you can pick up the first group letters and second group letters and make the words. Correct? Yes. And then you go ahead. Yes, see, there's a fourth group, fifth and sixth group. The six groups have many words because now we have got many letters. See here, the seven group have many words. These are the limited words, but there are many words. See, this is a magic E words. Okay, all the four with A, I, O, and U. We will not take double E in the magic E, huh? Okay, this is a digraph. Ch sound, k sound, sound, f sound, qua sound. Here also where to use F and where to use PH. Both the sounds are same. F, f. Okay, qua, sh, th, w. Okay. Then next is a consonant blends. After the seven group, we teach them this blend. This is a beginning blends. Blur, clur, flur, glur, plur, slur. This all we teach them with the words. Okay. And here we teach them, I'll tell you one. Let me complete this. This is a br, cr, dr, fr. Okay. And then this is a tricky words. Nearby there are 72 tricky words. So these are the tricky words list. Okay. Yes. And in between, when they learn about the words and there is a syllable also, you have to teach them syllable. How to break the word, how to read the word when there are the big words. So you have to break it. So there are the syllables, how to learn the syllables, then you have to break it and then read the words. Because the big words, you are not saying each and every letter sound and then the children are going to read. They will break the syllable, they will break the words. There will be the one syllable word, two syllable word, three syllable word, or four syllables. So you have to break, the child will break the words and then read. Okay.
Ma'am, you said
Yes.
that these Jolly Phonics will be taught from 3 to 7 years.
Hmm.
That means it's going to take 4 years. I mean, we are going to teach them for 4 years, the seven groups.
See, as you are confused, 7 years to, like, no, if the child comes, suppose the child comes to you, the maybe for the 4 years. The four
Yeah,
years child already know A to Z, right?
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So it's according to you how you are going to take, how you are going with the child. Correct. So now you have to first examine the child that how much he learned have done. But 3 years child will obviously learn only A to Z phonics sound. We are not
Yes.
going to teach them with the group.
Yeah.
Correct. So now in
Yes.
the fourth standard, 4 years child will have to learn the way along with the group
Yes.
and then plan everything they have to do.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah.
blending we are doing in nursery also when we are making them to read the words with
Yes.
the limited words. That will be the limited words because we are going to A to Z. Correct?
Yes.
Yes. Once we
Yes.
complete A to Z, then only we are going to do over there the words. Because over there in the nursery, we are going teaching them the letters according to the pattern writing. So we will not able to make them learn the means make the words and make them read. So proper Jolly Phonics starts from means 4 years. Okay, with the group. When you start with the group, it will go through it. Okay?
According to their age and class, we have to go with that groups.
Yeah, rules too will have to teach them.
With groups.
No, I mean, we cannot. I mean, uh, we have to follow the syllabus given by the school, right? No, ma'am.
Yeah,
Right?
that is the confusion with the teacher, like, no? So you have to
Yeah.
follow the school syllabus also.
So, only we can do this as it is applicable according to the syllabus of the school, right?
See, now you have to decide by yourself that how much time you have in the school. Suppose in the June month your curriculum is that. So if in the curriculum these letters are not that, so you have to go according to your curriculum only.
Yeah.
Correct. You cannot
Every
follow
school.
the Jollyphonic group.
Yeah.
Some school follow Jollyphonics from
Yes.
LKG. So
Yes.
there you don't have any problem. But some
Yes, ma'am.
school doesn't follow.
Yes.
So you have to follow that. But then how you are going to complete your June month ka curriculum?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Correct. So here
Yes.
you have to decide by yourself that how you have to walk in.
So, if the curriculum differentiates from the Jolly Phonics, what we can do is we can make it as we know the tricks to teach the
Correct.
sound. We
Correct.
can
You
make
teach
it
the
easy for the children
yes,
and
correct.
follow
You
the
can teach.
syllabus.
Yes, very good. You can teach means writing work you do according to the curriculum, and then oral work if you get a 5 minutes, 2 minutes time in your session, like no. So you can
Yeah.
go through the Jollyphonics and make them learn the sound accordingly, and you can go ahead. You can take only reading part. There is no harm to take a reading part with the children, but the
Yes.
writing part is most important to go along with the curriculum part with the school.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
understood?
Yes.
Yeah, very good. Anybody else wants to say?
Just now you shared that PDF. Can you that shared in the group?
That ma'am
The
will decide.
diagrams list everything. That
Yeah,
PDF.
Shaloni ma'am will decide, like, will give the answer for that. So we'll, after the session, we'll discuss and we'll let you know. Okay?
Sure.
Yeah. Everybody knows now, understood what we are going to do? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Anything else you want to ask or you want to do any? See, there are many activities. I'll show you one activity over here. See, once you complete your CVC words, you can take the activity this way also. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Now see here, there are the three picture. They have to read the picture and they have to write down the first letter of the picture in the box. That is her. So they will write down her. Here,
Yes, ma'am. These kind of activities are there in the
activity.
textbooks also.
Yes. And then, then this three letter, you have to club it over here and write down and say the new word. That is hand. Okay. So this way you can remove many activities and you can do with them. So this way, the what I said in the big earlier, that 17 times you have to repeat. So you will do different activities. So in that 70 times already you will do, I think you will do many times, not 17 times. You will go for many times. Like no, the whole year you are going to do it in as a school teacher. The whole year you are going to do. So you will finish with them. But you have to see that the sounds are thorough with the children. Most important, thorough with the children. They should not like no A and A sound. That's A, A. And E sound is you this should be broad. Your smiling face. A, A, and A. This should be broad. It's means when you listen to it you feel it's the same, but it's not same. There's a little difference between it. Do you have to explain with the children that way? Okay. Yes, anybody
Yes,
wants
ma'am.
to ask anything, any confusion, any question from your side?
In initial blends, also the snarl, swerve, stir words.
Huh.
That is also blends. That is also
Yes, that is
blends.
also blends only because we blend it, no, to blur, and then how many words like no. So they will with this they will learn so many vocabulary, so many words they are learning, and then like suppose flag, flag, flag. You can say flag, flag. The a and g is combined, g, a, flag, flag, like that way.
Here also long sound and short sound will come in
Yeah,
blending.
I've just explained short vowels and long vowel.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Any confusion for that?
Means in stir words, if we take stir, ST
Huh?
words,
Huh?
so there steel. So steel is eel,
Steel.
double steel, STEEL, steel,
E. E.
eel,
We are making them learn, no? E.
eel.
E. Huh.
And next is stem, STEM, stem,
Stem. Stem.
stem.
Stem.
Yes, here also long sound and short sound will come.
Yes, but when you do means when you do the action like that is letter. So you have to tell the children, show your arm, put it on your stomach, and make a circle. Always when you do some action, you have to narrate that action. So when you are going for the repetition, you have to just say, show your arm. So they will recall by themselves and they will show the arm and then they will make a circle on the stomach and say, Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, welcome. Yes?
When, I mean, are you going to continue these classes, ma'am? Because I felt this is just the beginning. I mean, like an
Yes,
Saloni
Yes,
introduction.
ma'am will be
ma'am.
the right
It is
person to answer.
yes,
continuation.
that is
I
what
also want. It is good to if we continue and more classes we can provide.
that is the thing. I will share the feedback form. There, one option will be there if you want to attend the 2 to 5 days online courses. If you want, then we will arrange for that.
Yes,
Uh,
ma'am. Like
but
tricky
uh, the
words, no,
thing,
it is very tricky to
but the thing
explain
is
this.
that will not be a free courses. So that is the thing.
This class was very attractive, however.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank
Yes,
you,
ma'am.
ma'am, for
True.
giving
This
to
is the
such beautiful
orientation session so that you
details.
can get an idea ki if you attend the advanced course so that all the aspect of Jolly Phonics can be covered because that is a huge part. We cannot complete everything within this 90 minutes.
Yes,
So there are lots of things to discuss.
yes, ma'am.
So that is why this is the orientation session to give you an idea. Ki how do you find this session, whether it is interesting for you to go for the advanced course if we want to launch the course and all. So once we get the feedback, if we get positive feedback, then only we can think about launching the courses where we will get the all the details, then study maths as well as the certificates, professional certificates. So accordingly, we will plan. So once I share the feedback form, kindly mention about today's feedback, what else you want in future sessions, and if you are willing to join our online courses. So accordingly, we can plan in future.
Yes, ma'am.
Because it is very much needed to explain more and more. Phonics is like that. It is not a one session we can
Yes.
understand.
You need time and patience for the phonics to
Patience.
study. Like no, mainly the not the sound. Now when you complete with the sound, the main is the spelling rules. There are so many spelling rules and they are like no connected to each other. So once you have as a like trainer, like no educator, you need to understand those spelling first, and then we can teach the children. Like no, we make the learners to learn how to put them. So the main thing, you should be the confident in the all the spelling rules.
And the thing is that these rules are applicable for all boards, whether it is in India or international, because
Yes, ma'am.
education or early literacy, we can rather say, it is the foundation of wherever we go. This is the foundation.
Yeah, only the
So
one thing is different. Spelling rules like the sound and everything is same. Only the thing is that the formation of the right letters are different from school to school. Some school follow the print handwriting. Some school follows MR script. And I don't know about the foreign, like I think they follow the cursive or not, I don't know. But in India, we no more use cursive because cursive is quite difficult for the children to write down. So some of the schools still follow the MR script or print script. So there are some few letters are different to write down, because in MR script then we have to join the letters, and print script we don't join the letters.
Tanya, could you share a bit about what is followed in your country? Uh, from early childhood, are the students been encouraged to write in cursive or in plain format?
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Good evening to everyone. In
Good
our
evening.
And
country, in
for
Bangladesh,
everybody, Tanya is from Bangladesh, and she's the PROLEARNZ training and consultant for Bangladesh region.
Okay.
in Bangladesh, they don't start with the cursive writing actually.
Okay, so plain
That's the
writing.
basic thing. They start with the letters. They need to learn the letter first, how to write, how to sound, how to pronounce that, but not with the cursive writing.
So which pattern they follow in writing?
Basically, it varies from school to school actually. Either from Cambridge curriculum follows one format, IGCSE follows another format. So it depends to the school actually.
Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am. Then which curriculum is good? How can we see that it is good for phonics? It is different curriculum is there. Teaching methods is different.
See, you have to ask if you're taking different, means your own classes, like, no, so you have to ask the parent of the child, okay, the school which pattern they follow. The child should not get confused when you're making them to write the formation of the letters. So like they have, you need to consult with the parent and find it out with the school which formation they are going, which pattern they are following. If they are following the MR script, so you have to follow MR script or print script.
Explanation method is same phonics.
Pardon?
All this explanation method is same in
The
phonics.
explanation method is same, only the writing pattern will be different.
Yes.
I hope the session is beneficial to you all, those who have attended.
Yes, ma'am. It was very interesting, very clear, very nice.
Thank you
Yes,
very
ma'am.
much.
Yes, ma'am. Some more doubts are also cleared, like with you, ma'am. Thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Afrin ma'am, Afrin Munira, I think she has joined from UAE. Afrin ma'am, can you unmute and share from where you have joined?
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Yeah, I'm working in Dubai, Gulf Indian High School. It's also an Indian curriculum school. The system, it's the cursive pattern. Some students from the starting beginning, they are from that school. They are following cursive pattern. Others from different schools, they are coming, their handwriting, everything is entirely different. We couldn't expect everybody to follow the same thing.
Correct.
Exactly.
Yes. According to the schools and their what they have started their basic level. That is the thing. LKG, from the KG, some students they are following cursive. In higher classes, their handwritings are so good. But some students they couldn't. Even third grade students they couldn't write. They couldn't identify the words. Like that, students also there. So I hope that basic should be the foundation should be strong for them. It will be good. I hope so.
The writing pattern is matters. Like, no, it's
Yes.
Yes,
differ from
ma'am.
school to school.
Yeah,
Do you
sure.
think starting cursive writing at very early age of schooling, isn't it very crucial for the students starting cursive writing?
I think in India also in pre-primary means in nursery we don't teach cursive writing actually. In many
No.
school maybe it is followed, but wherever as because I myself have worked as a principal in many schools, both in ICC, CBSE school I have worked as a principal. So there in my schools, nowhere I have introduced cursive writing in nursery classes, actually.
Okay,
So as because cursive is trained in India, we have introduced this in later classes. When once they have the identity formation and everything been done, then gradually we have, but it's not been made compulsory in
exactly. It's not been made compulsory.
for
In Bangladesh, in more or less situation, is the scenario is the same. They don't encourage to start writing cursive writing at a very early age of the student.
yes. Let me introduce to Rachna ma'am also. Rachna ma'am is our training consultant for Middle East and South Africa. So Middle East means those who have joined from those part. You can for our future courses or workshops, you can connect with Rachna ma'am for that. And Rachna ma'am, you have any idea about the scenario in South Africa or Oman? Currently, she is residing in Oman, Muscat. So, ma'am, please unmute yourself.
I have very recently, relocated